This week has not gone to plan very well. I just got home from Zumba. I'm about to make myself a coffee. I've got a mess everywhere trying to clean out the baking cupboard. We cleaned out the fridge this week, at least we accomplished that, but we've still got some stockpile things down there I need to deal with. I just haven't been home and I haven't had any time. So let me make you a coffee and share with you the week that we've had and how we've still been able to be frugal and fed, because remember, fed is best. In this household, Frugal Fun Mum, hey, I'm Kelly. This is our neuro spicy household. Welcome, and let me share with you the week that we've had. Coffee is a must in our house. I usually only drink one coffee a day actually. I find that it is just enough. I find that I don't really need coffee, but I will get a headache if I don't have it. But I think it's just part of a ritual in the morning to have it as well. So it's just a Nescafe Gold with some drinking chocolate and of course my markdown milk. Gotta have that. And today I'm having jam on toast, not Wheat Bix, because I made the jam, as you would have seen during the week when we cleaned out the fridge. That was part of this week as well. So I've been scrambling, trying to make sure I'm getting videos up, because this week has been chock-a-block full of appointments. Last I left you, I think I had done the what we spend in a week, and I had just finished doing the grocery shopping for Easter Saturday, filmed all that, edited the video, got it up for you, and now we are moving into using up what's in our pantry for the 1 month stockpile that we've had here. So we dive into here to grab the passata sauce because we've finished the one from the fridge, and a tin of pineapple. Then my sons had a Hawaiian pizza because I still had some pizza bases left over from Baker's Delight. And I got some dough marched down to $1.38 or something from Coles, and I made a pizza base for my daughter with the spinach and the other things I've gotten from the grocery haul. And that worked really well. And it's Saturday night, and hubby and I are having steak sandwiches for dinner. It's not burger night. We had burger night the night before because we had some bread rolls that we needed to use up. So I figured we'd just do them. And Friday night being good Easter as well, we were home, but I was busy doing videos. So it was just quicker and easy to do that. And now we're doing steak sandwiches, of course, because I got that marked down meat. And that's about all my brain could think about. Hubby was kind and he cooked the eggs and onions, and then I dived into the freezer to have a look at what else we could find. I've got some cream that's frozen here. My bestie cleaned out her freezer and gave me some things. She just throws cream completely as is like that in the freezer, which is perfectly fine to do. And I think I've told you before that when the cream defrosts, it looks a little weird. It looks off because the water has separated. It's perfectly fine to use inside a dish like a quiche, which I do. And I'm just digging around to find some bits and pieces for dinner because the plan was this week that I was going to start doing a freezer only pantry use it up challenge, but because we've had so much happening, this week has just turned into survival. So I do have a packet of sausages here that I got out, and I fully intended to cook those for dinner. But it's already about 5:30 while I'm digging around going through all of this. And then I suddenly realized that I've got a couple of other things that I need to get done. So we're having a repeat of last night's dinner because we have all this meat that we want to use up, and I don't think it's going to freeze very well. So we do steak sandwiches again. And also I got the pink lady apples that we got last grocery haul. So I chopped all of those up. I'm going to saute them or stew them, whatever it is, to make an apple crumble. So my son's dinner has chicken nuggets and chips as per usual, and my eldest has the leftover pizza with some chips. It's just no veggies, I forgot. I was too tired. And we've had steak sandwiches, as I mentioned. The apple crumble. This is the scoop that is in my flour. So I've just got 2 scoops of flour, 2 scoops of sugar, and there was a good couple of tablespoons of butter. I mixed it all around. I'm never perfect with it. It is very rough hazard. Apple crumble, and of course some markdown cream that we need to use up. Monday night we're having a roast chicken because I had to do an Audi TikTok which is about to get launched. So I thought I'd share with you how I cooked that. 1 chicken, get yourself a chicken bag. I know everyone is, don't put plastic in the oven. It's the only way I can cook a chicken, otherwise I'll burn it. So we're gonna do some soy sauce and some honey. So honey soy glaze, and we'll stick it in there and then cook it for 30 minutes for every 500 grams. Okie dokie. We need, where's the cream? Cream's up here. Yes, defrosted. I need to pull out the eggs and the zucchini and cheese, and I'll need frozen corn. So I better do all of that with a second hand. I just cook it in 2 containers now, and then each one will do 2 servings. When I cook it in the bigger container, often the middle isn't cooked. So having the 2 smaller containers will just cook a lot better. Carrots and baby potatoes. I love these because I could just chop them up. I don't need to peel them. Potatoes, oil, some herb seasoning, and I sprinkle through some Parmesan cheese. On the tray ready to go, and our chicken is happily cooking away in there. Dinner for the children. Plates are around the wrong way. Scott's is normally here. Kira's normally here. But I'm pretty sure you can tell whose is who. There we go, corn from the freezer. Dinner is served. Gave hubby the chicken breast. He likes lots of potatoes, carrot, grab some corn out of the freezer. Still got half chicken left, so some for sandwiches tomorrow. And of course we've got gravy. And I have a few spare potatoes in case anyone else would like them. Okay, these sausages are going into the oven to cook, so it's just the easiest way. You don't need to cook them for the full 20 minutes because they're going to finish cooking in the sauce. 1 onion cut up, and I put a little bit of garlic in there, give it a mix around. 1 cup of chicken stock. 1 tin of diced tomatoes. 1 cup of water. A couple of carrots chopped up. 1 can of coconut cream, and my chopped up sausages are going in there. 2 tablespoons of curry powder and 1 tablespoon of sugar, and that's going to sit there and do its thing for about half an hour. I don't own a slow cooker, so I just cook everything on the stove. I took about a tablespoon or ladle of sauce from the curry sausages. I'm going to put 3 teaspoons, or 2 heaped ones, of corn flour to mix it in here to make a slurry, and then I'm going to put that back in the container and stir it around to help thicken it up. Here are the curry sausages, nice and thick. Thanks to the slurry. Wednesday, I'd spent most of the day helping Mum with some appointments and stuff, so by the time I get home, my brain was absolutely fried. But luckily, I had remembered that I have some frozen chicken breast things, so I'm going to pull them out and do like a Parmesan thing. I'm on the phone, as you can see, multitasking. So dinner is just very basic: chicken nuggets, chips, and carrots. The plant-based schnitzel with Parmesan topping, and then Parmesan parmies for hubby and I with veggies. Yep. And then Thursday was sort of a repeat because I had 0 brain power by the time I got home Thursday night. It had been a long day with our usual busy with Mum, but additional appointments and other things like that. And all I kept thinking about was we've got frozen pies in the freezer and they're taking up space. So I'm going to pull them out and we're going to have some of those for dinner. And then I did toasted sandwiches for hubby and I. Fed is best. Leftover quiche for my daughter with chips. There's hubby's plate and my son's plate, and I forgot the veggies again. What can I say? Had my coffee and I've just realized that I don't have any meat out for dinner. So let me put you in the tripod and we'll have a look together what's in there. This is very real life. That was me last night too. I didn't know what to do. Alright, I'm going to have a look at the meal plan and hopefully something sparks some inspiration. Could do spaghetti bolognese. I think I have meatballs in there somewhere. I could have to go out to the big freezer. Shepherd's tuna patties, chicken Kievs. I don't have any of those. This is what it's like. So even though I say get a meal list that will really help you, I still get really stuck with it some days. Okay, I found some meatballs with some veg that my bestie gave me a while ago. She's probably going to kill me if she's watching this. But I will just put that on the side of the bench for just half an hour while I'm home to defrost. But then I'm going to put it in the fridge because I have to run around today and do some things for a new side hustle that you'll find coming up. It's always happening around here. This week has been just a nightmare, and probably this video will go up before dinner is even finished because also I haven't processed today's video